This news program is proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Now Biscuits.
Instrument of ratification of Pukpuk Treaty signed. PAU commissions Biofuel processor. And DJEC presents comprehensive report. A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malinta Yopolo. Thank you for joining us. Minister for Foreign Affairs Justin Tachenko signed the instruments of ratification of the Pukpuk Treaty between Australia and Papua New Guinea today in Port Moresby.
Foreign Affairs Minister Justin Tachenko certified the instrument of ratification in front of High Commissioner for Australia, Evan MacDonald, and Australian delegates, as well as the Chief of Defence Force, Rear Admiral Philip Polevara, and other dignitaries. According to Minister Tachenko, Parliament ratified the treaty on 20th of March 2026.
Very privileged and honoured to certify the instruments of ratification of the Pukpuk Treaty between Australia and Papua New Guinea. I will be signing the instrument of ratification consistent with Section 117 of the National Constitution.
Today, Papua New Guinea took the lead in ratifying the Pukpuk Treaty, which Australia is also expected to ratify soon.
And Australia will therefore follow in the next couple of months to formalise it and finalise the certification. The Pukpuk Treaty will ensure very high and professional standards in recruitment, training and force preparations. We have high expectations in qualifications across all military spheres: air, sea, land and cyber warfare capabilities.
Minister also explained on the military duties under the Pukpuk Treaty
for the defence and security of Papua New Guinea. Second is the partnership as an ally. It is Papua New Guinea's first treaty ally, and Papua New Guinea is Australia's second treaty ally.
It stated under the Pukpuk Treaty, Papua New Guinea's security boundary covers Australia, as well as Australia's security boundary now covers Papua New Guinea. Moreover, the treaty not only focuses on security, it also covers emergency disasters. The Minister for Foreign Affairs went on to outline the criteria of the recruitment.
This Papua New Guinea is also to recruit high educational qualifications, ensure high standards which are compatible to our partner standards and education qualifications. So we're taking our people to another level.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
A Biofuel 380 EDX processor was commissioned today at the Pacific Adventist University, marking the third phase of the university's Biofuel initiative project. The Biofuel project has 3 stages that includes plant and facility development in Phase 1, research, testing and experiment in Phase 2, and today marks Stage 3, which is the commercialization phase. The project is now entering into the installation and commissioning phase following the handover of the Biofuel 380 EXDP processor from the Spring Biodiesel Company in the USA.
Started last night. We were so relieved to see how within 8 hours we could produce 380 liters of diesel, and it's sitting right here. In the past, it would take us 3 days to run through the whole system and finally get fuel on the other side. But this is a really big improvement, and we know we can be able to stagger this process really well. within a 24-hour period, we could run 2 to 3 batches and have a continuous flow of diesel as long as we continue to have support for feedstock.
The Chief Executive Officer of PNG Science and Technology Council Secretariat, Dr. Kulala Mulung, said the commissioning comes at the right time when the country is facing energy crisis, emphasizing that this is more than a technology development. It is a partnership among universities, farmers, entrepreneurs, government and civil society.
This PAU biodiesel is a flagship project from a small organization like Science and Technology. As an environmentalist, I feel that doing something responsible and making a contribution to it gives me that honor and privilege to serve as in science and technology and to support such work like this.
Dr. Kula said through collective efforts, science can be harnessed to transform biomass into clean energy, create livelihoods, and protect the environment. The Special Parliamentary Committee on Child and Youth Wellbeing has received presentations from key government sectors as part of its second inquiry held this week at the Parliament House, aimed at improving services for children and youth. Day 2 of the discussions focuses on systems, financing, and whole-of-government coordination.
The Day 2 commenced with discussions on civil registration, child protection, WASH, financing, planning, and whole-of-government coordination. Emphasizing on water sanitation, officials from the Department of National Planning and Monitoring has given an update since the last meeting. The department highlighted slow progress due to factors beyond their control.
So planning led by the department, we, as usual, we've been working with all the sector agencies in terms of policy development and coordination, including trying to establish the NUISA itself. And there's a NEC decision, 2 NEC decisions. One is NEC decision, sorry, I forgot the number of the NEC decision, but in 2015, endorsed the National WASH policy, and NEC number 10 of 2018 endorsed the establishment of the NUISA, and also directed the Edaranu to be subsumed and absorbed into Warapi its operation. So that way, Warapi operations sort of became, bigger with Port Moresby operations. Them taking on board Port Moresby operations. That includes water and sewage. So, looking at how water PNG functions in terms of delivery of.
Meanwhile, the Parliamentary Committee urged the Department of Planning and Monitoring to provide progress and credible work, emphasizing on thorough planning to provide water sanitation to communities. The inquiry will conclude with committee deliberations, feedback to sectors, and closing remarks outlining next step, including a follow-up workshop in May. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Meanwhile, the Department of Justice has presented a comprehensive report to the Parliamentary Committee on Child and Youth Wellbeing. The report indicated progress in preventing crime against youths and the potential of more positive impact it can have in communities.
The Department of Justice Executive Director for Crime Prevention, Terry Lui, has highlighted crime prevention programs in response to parliamentary committees' concerns on juvenile justice.
Identifying youths in hotspot areas and putting them through some a program of diverting them. And we do that through partnership arrangement because, we don't have all the programs and we don't have maybe the necessary capacity. So what we usually do, we identify partners who can do that for us. So currently we have, I think my colleague mentioned something about partnership with SDA mission. So through the SDA mission, we support them, we channel them, we connect them with the other partner that the department is also partnered with, which is University of Juvenile.
He says the projects are designed to reduce crime rates for youths and provide opportunities for them to change paths.
So what we are doing, we are connecting the youths within the project sites. We connect them to do sustainable livelihood training with KAIRAC, University of Juvenile. And through that, we give them a little seed capital to start up something. And maybe that's where juveniles, we've also assisted the juvenile, I think a number of juveniles in Era Boys Town. We've assisted them through this process for them to establish themselves in communities.
During the presentation to the Permanent Parliamentary Committee, the Department of Justice noted the potential to provide better initiatives while acknowledging small progress as steps to success.
As you may agree, some of these juveniles, when they're in prison, when they come out, they are faced with challenges on trying to integrate back into communities. And they have to have something to start their life on with. So what we usually do, we usually give them a little seed capital, maybe a box of chicken, chiclet, and they go back into community to start their life. But that's just a little something that we do, but we need to do more. We realize that the demand is high, but we're just starting with something small and it will surely grow.
The department further emphasized stronger partnership with schools, communities, agencies and law enforcement as key players in achieving results. Jacinta Dr. National MTV News.
Department of Education Secretary Dr. Uke Kombra says the department is looking at institutionalizing all teachers' college to offer diploma programs for early childhood education for teachers, with submissions being endorsed by Cabinet in 2020.
Education Secretary Dr. Uke Kombra says the Education Department will soon formalize every teacher's college to offer diploma in early childhood education.
We will formalize that and we'll see that all primary school colleges, they also offer now.
Dr. Kombra said the Education Department has a standard curriculum for teacher training in early childhood education where every college can offer their training, noting that there should be consistency of standards in early childhood education. The secretary said his department had brought a submission to Cabinet to endorse a national policy on early childhood education, which Cabinet had approved in 2020.
At my last presentation in October, I said that we have submitted a Cabinet submission for who will be responsible for a teacher's salary. So I'd like to inform the committee that Cabinet has made a decision to approve that all ECE teachers will be paid and they will be members of the teaching service.
He explained that this has restrained the department from registering more schools, but with the policy being approved by Cabinet, teachers' allowances will be paid by state, whereas other costs involved will be met by communities.
So we're going to meet with all the provinces. It will be a provincial function, and provinces will be responsible for ECE, so the budget and every other aspect of it will come under provinces.
The secretary also stressed on the curriculum, stating that 4 subjects will be taught in early education, with a compulsory subject of God, the Bible and the child. Currently, there are about 800 plus graduates teaching early childhood education in private schools where the Education Department is now providing them with refresher courses to upskill and upgrade their knowledge to implement the new curriculum.
So far, we have trained 118 of them and on the refresher. So now those will be the ones that we will be actually registered to become teachers in ECE. Schools that are already offering ECE, they will continue to offer that. We are not going to stop them. It's only when they have met the minimum standards that we have set, and when they want to register with the government system, that's the only time that we will register them. But one thing that the NEC also approved for us to implement the ECE rollout is that every ECE school that we will start must be aligned and registered under a church.
Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
The Papua New Guinea University of Technology celebrated the graduation of 458 students in the Faculty of Engineering, Sciences and Natural Sciences yesterday. The graduation ceremony was held at the university's Taraka campus.
In his remarks on day one of the graduation ceremony, Vice Chancellor for Unitech, Dr. Ora Renagi, said the institute aims to provide innovative individuals who would contribute to nation building by improving and to better the living standards of the people. Dr. Renagi challenged the graduates to enhance productivity, research, and to solve complex problems wherever their journey takes them. To strengthen local economies, their purpose must remain constant to be the agents of transformation. He stressed that transformation begins in both policies and institutions along with individuals who choose to act, lead, inspire, and serve. The Vice Chancellor said the message to the graduates in relation to the theme fostering entrepreneurial leaders to drive transformation, they must work together in order to achieve the 2050 vision to be a smart, wise, fair, healthy and happy society. Dr. Renagi said Unitech's responsibility extends far beyond the transmission of knowledge. He said by 2027, the university will start to run courses on petroleum engineering, computer engineering, and aerospace engineering. Lauren Jimal, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Chicken kebab saja, yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you,
Yum.
stir fry for you, and chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, one cube at a time.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Enhance your lifestyle with Telecom TV. Live stream movies, videos, news, and documentaries on the cheapest TV channel. Offered on fixed broadband service. Telecom TV, always there.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company. totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
High blood pressure was really getting to her.
Through a human story, a viewer can feel much closer to the issue.
Join us Monday night on In Focus as we feature discussions on the Life in the Ward docu-series, which recounts the journey of the Paradise Private Hospital.
This is our way of putting back to the community and to the Papua New Guineans.
That's on Monday night.
You're watching National MTV News. The Royal New Zealand Navy's multi-role vessel HMNZS Canterbury is ready to have military exchanges with the PNDF and deliver relief supplies to the people impacted by the recent Cyclone Mila. The vessel serves as a primary hub for a series of joint training activities and coordination meetings aimed at bolstering Pacific security and disaster response capabilities.
New Zealand Defence Force is on a mission to integrate more closely with the Papua New Guinea Defence Force, as well as providing relief efforts to the communities impacted by Cyclone Mila. A welcome ceremony was held last night at the upper deck of the NZ Navy vessel HMNZS Canterbury upon its arrival at the old Port Moresby Wharf. International communities, the diplomatic corps, and Minister for Foreign Affairs Justin Tachenko were in attendance to welcome the crew. New Zealand High Commissioner to PNG Her Excellency Georgina Roberts, who hosted the event, gave an insight on NZ Navy's mission.
And now, in response to Tropical Cyclone Mila, we are here to support. The two NH-90 helicopters that arrived with HMNZS Canterbury yesterday are now able to help with delivery of humanitarian supplies, which have just arrived here in Port Moresby on an RNZAF C-130J from New Zealand. They are here to support the PNG government's response to the impacts of tropical cyclones, regional security and humanitarian and disaster response. Our collaboration continues to deepen and evolve.
The vessel is led by the commanding officer Wayne Andrew, who will be facilitating the ship-to-shore operations for 3 weeks in PNG. Minister Tachenko welcomed the NZ Navy on behalf of the government.
And I wish to convey Papua New Guinea's deepest gratitude for the humanitarian assistance and relief supplies currently being delivered by your forces. It places immense value on our relationship with New Zealand. Our defence cooperation is growing at an unprecedented pace, spanning on both civilian and the presence of the HMS New Zealand Canterbury here in Port Moresby reaffirms its robust engagement and the practical activities that define our defence cooperation.
The HMNZS Canterbury is currently en route to Singapore for scheduled maintenance. Rather than making a direct transit, NZDF is utilizing the voyage to conduct its opportunity mission, maximizing the ship's utility before it enters dry dock. The ship and its crew will remain in the country to support the NH-90 helicopter contingent for the duration of their 3-week professional integration program before continuing their journey to Singapore. Pakatambua National MTV News.
The International Organization for Migration, with support from the United States and New Zealand, is assisting PNG government in addressing the impacts of Tropical Cyclone Mila.
In collaboration with the National Disaster Center, provincial disaster centers and humanitarian partners, the International Organization for Migration is distributing shelter materials and non-food items provided by the United States from its pre-positioned stocks in Kokopo to households impacted by Cyclone Mila in East New Britain. These distributions are carried out in close coordination with provincial authorities and guided by needs identified through government-led coordination mechanisms. Following guidance from the NDC, the International Organization for Migration is also preparing to deploy approximately 2,000 additional pre-positioned emergency kits, including hygiene kits, non-food items, and dignity kits donated by the United States and are currently stored in Lae with support from New Zealand's airlift transport. These supplies will be dispatched to priority locations to address emerging humanitarian needs in other cyclone-affected provinces. In addition to delivering relief items, IOM is also supporting government-led assessments, displacement tracking, and logistics planning to strengthen situational awareness and response coordination. Jacinta Doctor, National EMTV News.
Communities in Bougainville who have been impacted by the tropical cyclone Mila have received food supplies from Australia through an urgent humanitarian support delivered recently.
The food supplies were delivered through a Royal Australian Air Force C-27J Spartan aircraft that includes 2.5 tons of food and humanitarian supplies. The urgent humanitarian support built on the Australia's initial commitment of 3 million kina that is provided to support national response. For Australia, assist rapid response team members were also deployed where they are responsible to ensure technical expertise is present at those locations. They are responsible to coordinate complex logistics and conduct rapid damage assessments, and at the same time working in close collaboration with the counterparts at the National Disaster Centre in Port Moresby, Milne Bay and Bougainville. Australia's High Commissioner to Papua New Guinea and Special Envoy for the Pacific and Regional Affairs, Mr. Evan MacDonald, stated they are working closely with Papua New Guinea and New Zealand to ensure their combined aerial and logistical support provide maximum coverage to the affected highlands. The assistance provided by Australia is being delivered through a multi-pronged approach with direct support to the government of Papua New Guinea and funding through non-government organizations. Their partners are working directly within the local communities, distributing hygiene kits, provide clean water, and offer emergency shelter. Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Day District Development Authority have presented over 5 million kina to 3 contractors to start off major infrastructure works in the district. The payments were made yesterday through the Day DDA chairman and local member Desmond Keeper.
Straight after the project launching last week by the member for Day District, Desmond Keeper, and the governor for Western Highlands Province, Wairapa, payments for the projects were made yesterday to commence construction work in the coming weeks. A total of 3 contractors, Kayawex Aesthetics PNG Limited and CCEC, were presented with checks by the Day District Development Authority, led by the District Administrator Rafael Cordop and his team. The first secretary to the member for district, Cedric Runby, while presenting the checks, urged the contractors to begin work immediately, stressing the limited time available before 2027 national general election.
The member of the day would like you to work hard. We have a short period of time. We want you guys to put all your efforts in and contribute to the development of our district. Along the way, we may face some kind of real problems with people and all this, but I know with the capability and experience that you guys.
Adding to this, the DDA member and president for Muglamb LLG, Stanley Konga, echoed similar sentiments and expressed gratitude to Governor Wairapa and his administration for counterfunding the projects with 2 million kina. The total amount disbursed was highlighted by Procurement Committee member for the district, Douglas Minibi. It was noted that Aesthetics PNG Limited received its full payment, while Kayawex and CCEC received 40% of their payment for mobilization processes.
Fixed payment go along Aesthetic PNG Limited, 514,464.50 dollars. It's just one or full payment. So the total value for Kayawex or checks me like people so what you mentioned in 4,479,974.60 dollars. CCEC for the person for the unbridged 819,753 kina.
This marked the total payment made to the contractors, paving the way for construction work, which is expected to commence later this week as per the contractor's schedule.
It's 5,814,192 kina 10.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
Members of communities in the Day electorate of Western Highlands Province are appreciative of current developments that are funded and initiated by the local member, Desmond Keeper, and Governor Wairapa. One of the key projects that is on target is the reconstruction of Mulga Bridge.
An elite member of the Minibi community and a teacher by profession, Samson Manga, said, since the collapse of the Mulga Bridge, the 9,000 population of the Minibi community has been forced to walk miles to reach bus stations to get to town.
Thank you, Honorable Member for the Desmond Keeper, elect member, thank you straight long taking this initiative, long making this approach. Thank you, long counter fund. Last time you give me 1 million long this road. Now we mention him long. Now two big thank you long. Narla project again. Our project you. Okay, commitment I think by you giving me plus shortly.
He explained that health workers and teachers who provide essential services also faced challenges traveling back and forth to collect materials needed to serve students and patients. However, he emphasized that the replacement of the bridge and the sealing of the road will be a life-changing development for the Minimbe community.
Road, but then population 9,000 population live here. But now you look at the road down since 2023. This road will be down now. Almost here's Maclo 4 players number or 3 players number.
Another community leader, Moka Mokri, added that the collapse of the Moga Bridge has made movement extremely difficult. He expressed relief that with the new initiative, this issue will no longer burden the community.
Now, line, people still pose me plant line. Two block council still been changed. Now, 2 block council still go here. And people 4 block council still na mel na people. Plant big block population still here, so bridge them so give people problem.
Samantha Solomon, National EMTV News, Mount Hagen.
East Sepik Governor Alan Bird has commended the Chinese hospital ship Silk Roader that was recently in the country.
Many have witnessed the crowding residents within Port Moresby lining up each day to get medical assistance aboard the Chinese hospitals. Several members of the opposition side alluded to this as an important key indicator for more investment, and the government should focus into developing health system, ensuring that people have access to basic health services.
I think we saw that with our people lining up at the medical ship the other day, and let me just say I'm very grateful to the Chinese government for their assistance. I think at this stage beggars can't be choosers, so if there are other countries that provide these services for our people, we should be grateful and we should be thankful.
Governor Baird spoke about the government redirecting its focus to see where its priorities should concentrate more on.
Government needs to, we have a limited pot of money and it needs to reprioritize how it's doing things. And I think perhaps we are doing a bit too much on building roads. We should be committing a little bit more money to the medical side.
His Sepik provincial government has established a relationship with City Pharmacy that allows patients to get prescriptions from the pharmacy This came about after experiencing shortage of medicine last year.
Pioneered a relationship with city pharmacy. So we pay city pharmacy, and people pick up a prescription from the hospital and they go and get their medicine from city pharmacy. I think we're the first in the country to do it, and I think other PHAs are now looking at doing the same thing. There are certain complications. For example, cervical cancer in women and breast cancer, those are growing issues. But you still have the vast majority, and then you need facilities and you need people. Health services are provided by people, not so much by the facility.
Governor Baird explained that issues with the healthcare system are everywhere, including Port Moresby.
They need a lot more what we call level 3 facilities, which are, I guess the other word for them is like a polyclinic. So you have like a doctor in it. In Isipik, we built one, we're building a second one. So we have one at Wirui, we're building a second one in, I think on Tarawai Island to help our people there. And we're building another 10 around the province, thanks to a World Bank program. But that's just us. You have the same issues around the country. I'm showing you a microcosm of, like an example of how the whole problem is. It's a huge problem. So at some point, someone needs to bite the bullet and just focus on health and try to get it right.
Benson Wema, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NASFund market report. The kina closed lower at $0.2309 US in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2234 US, 0.3082 Australian dollars, 0.1814 euro, and 35.29 Japanese yen. Looking at commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed lower, palm oil closed unchanged, crude oil is trading higher, and copper closed higher. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading lower, and the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFund. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Announcing the Skill-Rise School Competition 2026! With monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding, you can make a difference! Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win! Terms and conditions apply. Skill-Rise, and by you like it.
Start your journey with Telecom. Stay online, informed, and in control from departure to destination. Maintain your connections wherever you are. Introducing Want to Travel eSIM, the all-in-one eSIM app available in over 150 countries. With instant activation, affordable no-contract data plans worldwide, high-speed internet, and multi-language support. Download Want to Travel eSIM app on your App Store for iPhone and Play Store for Android devices. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime.
This Mother's Day, don't just give her a gift, give her a dream.
Mother's Day 44,000 kina instant cash giveaway. United Finance is giving away 44,000 kina cash prize to celebrate the amazing moms in our life. Promotion ends on the 7th of May and winners will be drawn on the 8th of May. To enter, submit your personal loan applications now at any United Finance Limited branches. For more information, call 7444-7220 or 325-1290. Make her day special. Enter today. Happy Mother's Day.
EMTV is proud to announce that we are now offering tower rental spaces on the tallest tower in NCD and Central Province. Our new 80 meters television broadcasting tower proudly boasts an improved structure durability. It is versatile and suitable for various communications and broadcasting needs. It has a high internal load capacity, supporting multiple antennas and technologies simultaneously. This is your opportunity to optimize your transmission signal for wider coverage and extended reach. For co-location information, call 7723-3484 or email engineering@mtv.com.pg. MTV, your number one to watch.
You're watching National MTV News. The European Union, in partnership with a non-government organization, FOSET, has launched 3 cocoa processing and storage plants in Ward 7 of Kendry and Gloucester District in West New Britain Province. The launching took place in Merake Village yesterday.
Speaking at the commissioning event in Merake Village, FOSET manager Cosmas Makamed says there's more they will do with the communities. He says the villagers must work in cooperation and take care of their environment and allow environmental friendly projects to be rolled out in the area. Representing European Union, Monica Wasquiz says they are glad to help the locals in such projects that preserves the environment and improve cocoa productivity for the locals to improve their lives.
The main message, you have to keep working together and keep your land and your forest and your traditions. And this takes time, but it pays off because you are seeing the results now.
The fermentation and storage facility in Laut and Merake will benefit over 100 households. Merake Cooperative Society Manager Dennis Irai welcomes the project's commissioning as they look to put it in good use. He says it is a long time coming to have a cocoa bean dryer that can use both the heat from the sun and the fire in its bean processing. Irai says the project will really benefit the people in the local communities.
Lo luglug blomilo disla occasion blomilo now migat one pla big pla bel amamas. Lo ligli community kisim disla kain luglug na alpim.
He further added that the communities are far from Kimbe town and it is always challenging for them. However, with the support of partners like FOSET, they are able to receive various benefits. The project commissioning delegates include representatives from the European Union, FOSET, West New Britain Provincial Governor Sasindra Motuval and his officers. The event was brought to life by cultural performances. Charlie Dumavi, National MTV News, Merake.
Meanwhile, cocoa farmers transporting cocoa beans to Kimbe Town remains a challenge for the people of Merake in Kendry and Gloucester District of West New Britain Province. It takes about 6 hours on the sea and another 3 hours on the road to reach buyers in Kimbe Town.
It takes over 6 hours for a banana boat load of cocoa beans or even more for a dugout canoe and 3 hours on vehicle, a total of about 9 hours to reach Kimbe for local Merake Cooperative Society to sell their cocoa beans. A life journey many take to sustain their families in a place where government services is still a distant tale. Merake Cooperative Society Manager Dennis Irai, who has been part of this lifestyle since child, shares his take on this.
Transport. I'm solwarata so. Planti tam also time all ship big plus ship no saron all people of place is suicide lo karim lo boat na mon o lautriga kenu ya. Puti engine lem na mi karim taking me around 5, 6, 7 hours. Lo karim kama lo nambis lo town. Ben back simi kind of inside lo 2 hours lo bring him sa 5 bags. Em got narpla freight can involve. Lo bring him lo buy up lo cacao lo or dry bin lo kimbe.
He says despite these challenges, the villagers are always working to better their lives with the aim to one day export their cocoa beans right at their doorsteps.
One time Malbim lo faucet na EU na provincial government so posol kam good lo mibla. I think mibla can sanapim container lo place mareka or sanapim container lo port lo mibla lo Gloucester station. Lo meetings la 1 ton 16 bags. Mibla can export or move him straight lo bris lo mibla lo Gloucester.
He further stated that with their continued partnership with organizations like Fawcett, they are working to better their livelihood. Fawcett assists the communities in trainings that boost cocoa productivities to increase production. South Cooperative Society Manager Edward Kataka says they have expanded their plantation to supply more.
So anyway, now me place up elevation belong this la cacao ikam long narpla states finish but me play like in by must continue in up me play like in this la product you must export. And then it long program where me play start in finish. Now certification must come inside so that me play must enhancing program you go long export.
These are some of the resilient communities that continues to stand on their land and better their lives. Charlie Dumavi, National EMTV News, Mareka.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Rokai Sports. Stay with us.
Accept the challenge. Choose PNG's favorite purified bottled water. True Wara, 100% PNG made.
Proudly bottled by Paradise Foods.
Ready for the world, so is your TISA Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new TISA Visa card.
At Telecom, we're boosting our network. Households will enjoy better connections. Communities will get faster speeds and wider coverage. And business will profit from new towers and a more secure network. Plus, everyone will benefit from onshore storage that brings browsing home. It's all part of our ongoing billion kina nationwide investment. It feels good to be building a faster, stronger network for PNG.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes, everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Celebrate Mother's Day with your Mother's Day messages from the 5th to 11th May on MTV. You get free still graphics production of your Mother's Day message, plus evening primetime placements on MTV. Contact MTV sales team on 312-9233 or email sales@mtv.com.pg.
True Kai Sports.
Welcome to Truka Sports. 4 PNG Lewis players have been selected for an international cricket opportunity, joining the South Australia Indigenous women's team for the 2026 National Indigenous Cricket Championships in Mackay, Australia.
4 PNG Lewis players are representing the South Australian Indigenous women's team at the 2026 National Indigenous Cricket Championships in Australia. The players are Brenda Tau, Henau Thomas, Dikana Loya and Sibona Jimmy. The PNG Lewa strength and conditioning coach, Antia Murray, also joined the team. She is taking part in a professional development program to build her skills in a high-performance environment. Brenda Tau says the opportunity is exciting for all 4 players. She says they are proud to be part of the championship and look forward to learning and giving their best. She also thanked the South Australia Indigenous team, Cricket Australia, Pacifico Sports and Cricket PNG for their support. Cricket PNG says the program continues to create pathways and strengthen cricket ties between Australia and the Pacific. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
Truka Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Chicken kebab saja nak? Yum.
Beef stir fry.
Chicken curry, my favorite.
Kebabs for you.
Yum.
Stir fry for you. And chicken curry for us.
Magic in every meal, 1 cube at a time.
Announcing the Skill Rise School Competition 2026 with monthly prizes of GFI products, student project fees, and a major prize of 25,000 Kina building project funding. You can make a difference. Here's how you can enter. Just buy any 1 kg medium grain or soft and sweet Scout rice and give your child a drop into the entry box provided in selected schools to win. Terms and conditions apply. Skill Rise, and by you like it.
At IPI Catering, we understand the intricacies of the environments in which we work, providing innovative, fresh and creative catering solutions. Our experience and commitment is a winning combination, delivering great food anywhere and anytime. IPI Catering, part of the IPI group of companies.
Ready for the world, so is your Teaser Visa card. Visa keeps you moving wherever you go, Papua New Guinea or abroad. Seamlessly pay for travel, dining, online shopping. Easily access your funds and instantly track your expenses. Every tap comes with security, trust, and peace of mind. Unlock the world of possibilities. And it all starts with the new Teaser Visa card.
And you are watching Kids Corner on MTV. The show just for you little adventurers. Get ready for awesome games, fun facts, special guests, loads of love, and not to forget our dress teams for each month. Whether you love to sing, dance, learn new things, or just have a great time, Kids Corner is the place to be. Catch Kids Corner only on MTV.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything alright?
Oh. Yes. Everything's alright. Alright with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
You're watching Truka Sports. Cricket PNG's CREO program is gaining momentum in Port Moresby, providing young people with a fun, simple and inclusive way to learn cricket while building skills, confidence and strong friendships.
Cricket PNG's CREO program is bringing new energy to Port Moresby, creating a clear and exciting pathway for young players to get involved in the sport. The CREO program, developed by the International Cricket Council, is a larger, more inclusive and easy play version of cricket. With 6 players on each side, the game is shorter, simple to understand and enjoyable for all ages and skill levels. The format is important because it introduces cricket in a fun way, helping beginners learn the basics while encouraging teamwork, confidence and active participation. Cricket PNG's Development Officer Kiona Kigaudi highlighted the importance of CREO in growing the sport and identifying future talents across the country.
It's important in a sense where we start them younger, and CREO is the way to go. Ages from 6 to 15 or 17 maybe, where it's not the type of format where traditionally 10 players or 11 players, it's 6 players against 6 players, 6 versus 6. 9 overs, short format where you get to learn the aspects of what's expected when you play cricket. So CREO is for everyone, anywhere, anytime.
She says the program is one of the best ways to nurture young talents, giving them the opportunity to learn, improve and enjoy the game in a supportive environment. Joel Mipari, Trukai Sports.
And Trukai Sports, the Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Hello, everyone.
Is everything all right?
Oh. Yes. Everything's all right. All right with Roots.
Make it right with Roots.
This Mother's Day, don't just give her a gift, give her a dream. Mother's Day 44,000 kina instant cash giveaway. United Finance is giving away 44,000 kina cash prize to celebrate the amazing moms in our life. Promotion ends on the 7th of May and winners will be drawn on the 8th of May. To enter, submit your personal loan applications now at any United Finance Limited branches. For more information, call 7444-7220 or 325-1290. Make her day special. Enter today. Happy Mother's Day.
The IPI Group is PNG's most innovative, dynamic and diverse logistics company, totally focused on delivering outstanding service. Our diversified divisions span from major warehousing, bulk fuel and road transport to large-scale commercial catering. The IPI Group of companies will be your partner, supplying tailor-made logistics solutions.
Martha. Join me every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. for Goodman Fielder International Sky Time. The cooking show where we inspire you to create simple and delicious meals using ingredients available near you. Plus, we have talented chefs and cooks joining us throughout the year, sharing their own delicious creations. Remember, that's every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. right here on your number one to watch, EMTV.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
The Money Plus weather report for the next 24 hours. In the southern region, Port Moresby, cloudy periods with brief showers. And Popondetta, cloudy with rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. In the Momasa region, Lay City, cloudy with rain to rain showers and thunderstorms. And Vanimo, cloudy with rain to rain showers and thunderstorms. In the New Guinea Island region, Lorengau, cloudy with rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Buka, cloudy with rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And in the Highlands region, Mount Hagen City, cloudy with rain showers and possible thunderstorms. And Manditari and Wabeg, cloudy with rain to rain showers and possible thunderstorms.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by Money Plus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 17th of April 2026. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.